I grew up in a haunted house, and these are my stories. Things tend to follow us from place to place, I feel. And a location or home may not be haunted when we move in, but it almost feels like it gets haunted after we've been there for some time. And by some time, I mean like a couple days. My sister had bought a home not too far from where we live now with her then fiance. And it was a large 3-story home built in the 1800s. I wouldn't go so far as to call it Victorian, but it was big. I would even say it was probably built in the early 1920s, around there. And she moved there. She moved there after my niece was born. So things, if it's only two of us, things tend to leave us alone, but not when there's three of us together. So when my niece was born, it just tended to amplify stuff. So one morning, my mom was dropping my nephew and I off at my sister's new house. My nephew slept over our place the day before. I forget why, but she was dropping us off early morning because my mom was going to go to work right after. My mom used to do like the early morning shift. So she dropped us off at an ungodly 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, around there. She walked us into the house, made sure we went to like the upstairs bedroom because it was being renovated at the time. So only the upstairs, third floor, and the first floor had any type of heat or electricity. So she walked us up. We got up there. She made sure we went to sleep, and she walked back down to her car and started warming it up again. While sitting in her car, she said she looked over to the kitchen window, and she said she saw a figure, a man, staring at her from the window. She couldn't make out too many facial features, but she could tell it was a dude staring at her, like locking eyes with her. She didn't think anything of it, thought it was my sister's fiance, Gary, and just left. When she came back later that day to pick me up, she asked Gary, "Hey, why were you grilling me in the morning? Like you woke up randomly at 5 a.m. and you were just staring at me through the window." And Gary was like, "That wasn't me. It was my day off. I slept in. You didn't see me. Who'd you see?" And that's when my mom realized she saw possibly a ghost in their new house. So now it begs the question, what did she see? That's our story for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed. Not only will I be posting the story on TikTok, but I'll be posting it on also YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, just in case TikTok gets banned again. Find me on those other platforms. Links are in the bio. Anyway, friends, as always, be easy, stay frosty, and may the force be with you. Peace.